Welcome to the new adventures of Professor Fearless. I'm your host, Professor Fearless, and today we're going to talk about the power of grammar. Now, how many of you believe that grammar has power? Not very many of you, but it really does. So, I'm going to give you guys a sentence. It's a fairly famous sentence, but it's also a fairly innocuous sentence. How many of you know what innocuous means? It means harmless. Same root as inoculation. Now, here's a sentence. The panda eats, shoots, and leaves. Alright, so what's currently going on in this sentence? Well, the panda is eating shoots and leaves. What kind of shoots? Bamboo shoots. What kind of leaves? Bamboo leaves. This is what pandas do. This is why we go and see them in the zoo. Because they're cute and they're fuzzy and they have black and white fur and the big awkward paws. And have you ever watched them eat? Right? They take the stalks of bamboo and start peeling off the shoots and the leaves and shoving in their mouths. And we're like, oh. Have you ever noticed that we tend to rescue the cute animals from extinction first? It's true. Now I am going to perform a magic trick. I'm going to transmogrify this sentence from a panda innocently eating shoots and leaves into something much darker, much more sinister. The wave of my fingers, and notice they are not magic fingers, with a wave of my finger and the word abracadabra, I have transformed this sentence. So here's what's happening now. So this panda goes into Panda Express, right? Because he's got this craving for the orange chicken. Besides, he loves the name, right? Everybody loves the orange chicken in Panda Express. He goes in and he orders the Panda Bowl, the one-item combo. He gets his orange chicken and a side of chow mein. He goes up to the cash register to pay. They try and offer him a fork. He's like, may I please have the chopsticks? But they try and offer him the fork again. He's like, dude, I'm from China. Give me the chopsticks. Finally, they give him the chopsticks. Now, I don't know how many of you have ever been to Panda Express, but you know how most of them like hoard the soy sauce behind the counter as if they're afraid someone's going to come along and drink it all? So he has to beg, he has to plead for one packet of soy sauce. Finally, he gets his soy sauce, takes his tray, finds a table, sits down, and begins to eat. Now this panda, he starts yumming up that meal. He starts shoveling in the orange chicken. He starts slurping down the chow mein. He gets to the bottom of the bowl, sticks in his muzzle, starts licking up the grease. That's how much he's loving this food. With the meal done, the panda picks up the fortune cookie and unwraps it from the cellophane. He lets the wrapper go crinkling back down to the table, breaks on the cookie, reads the fortune, twitches, lets the fortune flutter back down to the tray as he absently eats the cookie, little crumbs dotting his muzzle. With the cookie gone, the panda slowly pushes himself back from the table, rises from his seat, reaches behind his back, pulls out a gun, and starts blasting away at the restaurant. Bam, 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 bam. People start screaming, start diving under tables. The manager gets winged in the arm. It's pandemonium! When the gun clicks dry, the panda drops it to the ground, still smoking amidst whimpering patrons. He turns toward the exit, walks out the door, and vanishes. All that because of that one little comma. The panda eats, shoots, and leaves. One errant comma, one errant word, one errant phrase, and suddenly your sentence no longer means what you think it should mean. How many of you have ever gotten an essay back from a teacher that was just bleeding with red ink? If not, I don't think much of your teachers. Now, it's usually in that weird teacherly hieroglyphics, right? It's like, oh, take that out here, move that over there, and awkward. Do you know what awkward means? Awkward is teacher speak for, there's something wrong with your sentence, but I have neither the time, nor the energy, nor the will, nor necessarily the skill to tell you what it is. So just fix it, please. What your teachers know, but might not communicate very well, is the fact that these little details are what matter in sentences. These little details are what make or break a sentence. And it's these little details that we are going to spend the next few videos going over. Because that is what the power of grammar, the power of these tiny details to create huge shifts in meaning, are all about. So welcome again to the new adventures of Professor Fearless. I, Professor Fearless, shall be your guide on this journey. I'm looking forward to it.